Hi, I'm Tiffany Peterson with the Lighthouse Principles, and today's success tip, I'm going to share with you the number one thing that you can do to increase your confidence and your self-esteem. Confidence and esteem is at the core of everything you're either attracting to you or repelling from you in your life. We all know that confidence is important, whether we're in sales or in dating or relationships or in business. Whatever it is that we're wanting to do, confidence is that it factor of whether we'll go for things or not. Really strive for those dreams and those goals. Be willing to ask or risk and go for what we want. So I want to share with you today the number one success habit that can help you build your confidence. This is a habit that I call the daily success regimen, and it's a habit that all my private clientele live, and myself personally. You've probably heard others talk about this as well from different focuses in the personal development world. I just have combined two elements together so they create this whole piece for nourishing your self-esteem and your confidence. So the first part, it's two-part as I mentioned. The first part is what I call the morning ritual. So the way that we start our day, as you've probably heard the phrase, the way we start our day shapes our day. And so whether you call this an hour of power or power hour, I personally call it a morning ritual. Now, all high performers I've ever met, they have some form of a morning routine. See, before you get up and get moving into other roles in your life, like being a parent, working for someone else, getting into your inbox, see, the minute that you're into those areas, you're on someone else's agenda. So I just encourage you that before someone else's agenda begins, that you've taken time for your agenda and taken time to nourish yourself. Now, I call it morning ritual solely for the fact that, power hour, hour of power obviously insinuates that it's an hour. Now, more importantly, when you're establishing a new habit, is just that it's consistent. And so a full hour might feel incredibly overwhelming to you. I know it did to me at first. And so you may want to start with 10 or 15 minutes. Many times my morning ritual is about 25 or 30 minutes long. And so a full hour is entirely up to you. I just encourage you to increase and have the habit become consistent for yourself. So a morning ritual consists of three parts: spiritual, mental, and physical. And spiritual, starting there, is really whatever that means to you. But most importantly, spiritual means that you feel connected to your source, to your maker, to your creator. And there are various activities you can do, obviously, to do that. That could be prayer, that could be meditation, that could be gratitude listing is a favorite of mine. See, when we're focused on things we're grateful for, we naturally see more and feel more good feelings of what we're grateful for. And that tends to expand, right? What we focus on expands. And so gratitude listing is a great activity to connect spiritually. That could be obviously, listening to inspiring music or reading spiritual text. Whatever that may be for you is that you take some time to begin your day connecting spiritually. Second would be mental, and mental time that you're nourishing and developing. Now for me, mental is anything that stimulates possibility. That's what I define the mental activities as by. Stimulates possibility. So that could be reading positive books, Jack Canfield, Tony Robbins, listening to positive material. That could be reviewing your goals or your vision board or visualization. But the point again is that it stimulates possibility. For me, I often read a good book that helps get my brain focused and aware of the power of my thoughts and the power of emotions and words and just the power of possibility of life and nourishing and, again, developing that. And third would be physical. And now that's anything that gets your body moving. That could be yoga and some stretching. That could be a full workout, obviously. For me, often it's a brisk walk for 10 or 15 minutes in the morning. It's just that I get some air moving in my lungs, get my body moving, and that helps me feel so much more alive to begin my day. So again, you get to choose whatever activities resonate for you and feel good for you. But the important thing is that you do this morning routine on a consistent basis, at least Monday through Friday, as the way to start and begin your day. It's a very powerful way to start influencing you to create a different experience. See, if I start my day and just jump out of bed and immediately I'm into mom role or out the door to a business meeting, you tend to feel a little frazzled, don't you? And so even if it's 10 or again 15 minutes that you get up early and spend that time for yourself. For me, I have a personal I guess, honor for myself that before I get into email, before I look at Facebook or respond to anything else that again is other people's stuff, is that I focus first on connecting spiritually and mentally. And again, ideally physically, is that you're doing all three of those. The second part of the daily success regimen is what I call the evening review, or is often referred to as a mirror exercise. Now, I first learned the mirror exercise from one of my mentors, Jack Canfield, the Chicken Soup for the Soul creator and author of the Success Principles. And the mirror exercise is a very powerful, transformative experience, truly. Now, it's something that for some of you, this is entirely new. You've never heard of it before. And I just ask and invite you to try it out for at least 7 to 30 days before you make any kind of judgment to it. Because see, as I explain this, you're going to feel and recognize it's a pretty powerful exercise. And it's totally normal. The first few times that you do this, it might feel a little awkward. It's normal to have tears come up because of the power of what's being said and experienced, or to giggle. That's all totally normal. But a mirror exercise is overall where you're going to receive a lot of love and validation from yourself. I've never met a human being that's received enough, like, hey, I'm full with appreciation, acknowledgement, and love. As human beings, we're all very tender, and we have those needs to receive that. So I just encourage with this exercise, you're putting your happiness and that validation and love into your own hands versus waiting for a spouse or a boss or a friend or a child to give that to us. Those are all great, and we love those relationships, yet the most important relationship is with ourselves. So the mirror exercise encompasses this, pretty simplistic, is that you make eye contact with yourself in a mirror. Now, that obviously most popular areas for that is in a bathroom, in your home or apartment. Some clients of mine, though, do this in their car with their rearview mirror so they can have the privacy. I do encourage it to be private, and if you live with someone else, you may want to tell them what you're up to, or if you don't feel comfortable, close the bathroom door, or again, in your car with your rearview mirror. And as you make this eye contact, there are 3 things a part of a mirror exercise that make it especially potent and powerful at increasing your confidence and that esteem. The first thing is that you're going to acknowledge yourself for your wins and victories of the day. Now, they don't have to be huge things. There are probably lots of little things add up to be a great day. That could be everything from, I'm really proud of you for working out today, or I'm proud of you for eating healthy at lunch, or I'm proud of you for sending that kind email to your brother, or I'm really proud of you that you didn't lose your temper at dinner when your son or child, spilled their milk or wouldn't eat their dinner, or whatever, again, that thing may be. That you acknowledge yourself, again, as you make this eye contact, you're verbally giving yourself praise and recognition for the great things and wins that you've had that day. Now, secondly, would be the piece of what I call affirmations. And for me, affirmations just simply mean your chosen beliefs, what you're choosing to believe and choosing to nourish in your life. Now, there's 5 core affirmations that I teach and share with my clients, and those are simply this: I am enough. I am worthy and deserving. I forgive myself. I trust myself. And 5th is I allow myself to receive. Now, those are the universal ones, but you feel free to use any that you want. You could have affirmations that sound like, I am choosing to be healthy and strong, or I'm proud of you, or I believe in you, or I'm attracting and creating the wealth and income that I desire, or I allow myself to receive the money that I desire. There's very powerful, stimulation going on there when you're saying those things to your subconscious and conscious brain. Is again, you're giving yourself the permission, the love, the forgiveness, the trust, the allowing that you're seeking. Again, affirmations can be whatever you choose them to be that resonate for you about what you're wanting to create and experience, or choose to believe about yourself, life, relationships, money, or whatever other goal that you're working towards. And then finally, a mirror exercise, again, as you're making that eye contact, is simply ended with saying, I love you. It's a powerful exercise. And again, especially if you're feeling any kind of resistance as I'm sharing this with you, of, oh my gosh, that sounds dorky or nerdy or totally uncomfortable, I'm going to invite you to pay attention to that and to work through it. This exercise alone and the combination of the two, the daily success regimen, is responsible for transforming lives, increasing results, changing and increasing money and sales revenues is, see, oftentimes people will hire me for sales because of my background and experience. And the great thing, cool thing is that before we ever get to sales skills, the methodology of selling, which that's important too, to have confidence in, is we go to work on that self-confidence and slowly taking time. See, both of these activities are taking time for yourself to nourish you and nourish that esteem and that confidence. And when you take time for yourself, you're consciously and subconsciously telling yourself that you matter, that you're valuable, that your needs are important. So I hope this has been incredibly helpful for you. I challenge you to begin immediately with, again, an early morning ritual and a mirror exercise. And they don't have to be a lot of time. Just the power of having these habits in your life will significantly increase that esteem and that confidence when done on a consistent basis. Again, this is Tiffany Peterson with the Lighthouse Principles, and I look forward to supporting you in the ongoing segments of helping you achieve your goals. Now, if you know that you want more, you need a boost in your confidence personally and a boost in your sales, then I invite you to attend my upcoming live event, Elevation, taking place September 29th and 30th in Salt Lake City, Utah. And you can find out more here on my website at the Lighthouse Principles under the events section. If you're not here locally or you're not able to fly in to attend, we do have a live stream ticket that's just been announced and gone live on our site yesterday. And so you can attend from wherever you are, the comforts of your own living room, if again you know that you're needing more help to develop confidence in yourself, in your sales, and in your goals. Thanks for listening. Hope this has been incredibly helpful. It will support you to transform your confidence. And again, remember, confidence is key to achieving any goal or success that you want in your life. Thanks.